like that.
First Assembly wouldn't be the only one to pay new sewer taxes. Anyone who lives along Shadow Lawn Drive or any other road where new sewer lines were put in would have to pay. In East Naples, Rob Levitt, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
But as long as they live, their message to all POWs, wherever they may be, is you will not be forgotten. Evan Bacon, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
It says here, you're not forgotten.
We found the 3, 2, 1. We found the damage in Marco. 3, 2, 1. We found the damage to be just as severe in Marco Island. Unfortunately, the residents there will have to clean up without electricity.
Officials say closing the Disaster Services Center is a good sign. They say it means people are starting to pick up the pieces and stand on their own again. Marie Foley, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
These volunteers predict that by the end of the year, the homes on this street will be complete, and more Immokalee residents will have a home to call their own. In Immokalee, Melissa Robinson, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
That parents and students are asking themselves now is, what can they do to make the trip to the bus stop a safer one?
Pat Boyle, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
As her mother and sister are finding out, Tara learned a lot about the former Soviet Union the past 3 weeks, but she also learned a lot about something else, herself.
They don't appreciate what they have.
Major presence in Colombia in terms of providing advice, in terms of providing training.
Well, it's Friday and it's time for our last football picks. I'm Fred Beck with Pat Boyle. Pat, how you doing?
Doing good. You're looking good there, Mr. Beck.
Yeah, you're looking very, very dapper. Where'd you get that fine merchandise?
I got this from Angelo's, where I think everybody in the Naples and Southwest Florida area should go to find their formal attire.
They're located right down the road. You know, if they're not the oldest tuxedo place in town, I know they're the best.
Exactly.
So we got our plug out of the way. So thanks, folks, for the tuxedos. And don't we look good?
Now, Clerk of Courts challenger Dwight Brock is the only candidate to escape our freeze frame. We lost track of his file video, to tell you the truth, but we will get him sooner or later.
Evan, I sincerely hope you never turn that editing machine on me.
Of course, it wouldn't work anyway because you look great all the time.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Well, for several, they say cooler temperatures are on the way, even if it didn't feel like it today.
When can we expect a change? Melissa Robinson has the answer and your complete Southwest Florida forecast when the 10 o'clock news continues. But first, today's winning lotto numbers.
Other shutter companies we contacted say they do the best they can to meet South Florida codes, even though the county has not adopted them.
Emergency response on the minds of Golden Gate firefighters.
This weather is brought to you by First National Bank.
And now for a man who's less than 2 hours away from his nightly midnight swim, Bill Zeliff.
What a night again for a midnight swim. It's just so warm out there.
Another hot, sticky, humid night, and no change in sight. We're going to continue the temperatures in the 90s during the daytime. And those showers staying away from most of the urban areas. There will be showers and thunderstorms, and most of them over the inland areas. Temperatures ranging from 90 along the coast, 96 well inland. Winds out of the west at 5 to 10. Not going to change a thing. Right on through the weekend, the showers are still going to be pretty few and far between. Most of us are going to be needing it on our grass very shortly.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, coming up next on the Channel 46 10 o'clock, sports, baseball's all-star lineup.
Paid $81.80. So Billy and the boys in softball had the big lead and they choked it away.
Lost it. Oh, well.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fred.
Thanks, Fred.
And straight ahead in the Channel 46 10 o'clock news, no kissing in one Virginia high school.
We'll have the details, but first, tonight's winning live.
I guess there's no drugs or fighting there.
You wouldn't want to have your parents called in.
No, that's
that would be a little embarrassing.
That's our news for now. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to join us tomorrow night when we'll take you to the produce aisle in our Earthwatch report.
And getting the young to vote this year. We'll have the story.
See you tomorrow night at 10.
Good night.
Get ready.
Okay.
That's an artificial zoom. Why don't you step back? Make a natural zoom.
Your people were down here in a wild goose chase lurking in the bushes. I think maybe you ought to call Jean Fenlighter or talk to her
and find out, you know, if this is going to be the thing of the future, because, you know, we can put something on about you and how unprofessional you people are acting.
That's not what we're not in the business to do that, Mr. Darling.
Well, then why do you do it?
Report the news.
Report the news or distort the news?
Report the news.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get it clear.
Well, okay. There's nothing more that you care to add to it?
I think you ought to talk to Gene Fenleiter. I'm tired of being hassled by you people. Why don't you go find some other yard to play in?
Well, hassling you certainly is not our intent, Mr.
Oh, it isn't?
Trying
Okay.
to go to the source to get information.
Well, how can you have people out on the street? What's your first name?
My name is Julie.
Julie, how can you have people out on the street that can't give people their names?
Well, I can't answer you that, Mr. Darling. I'm not in charge here.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, call Gene Fenleiter and ask her what she and I talked about today.
Okay.
That way you don't even have to go out of your station for news.
Okay.
Okay? You guys are a lot safer staying at your own place. You really
no
are.
comment at this point. Is that correct?
My comment is, you know, to talk to Gene Fenleiter, your general manager.
Well, I would not like to quote my general manager in a story.
Why not?
His story.
Why not? It's about as objective as the rest of the stuff you're doing.
Well, I'm talking to you right now, Mr. Darling, and trying to get a comment or a statement from
You got one. Talk to your general manager.
Going on record as having no comment about this.
I'm not going on record. I made a comment. I said, talk to your general manager about your sleazy tactics. There's my comment.
Okay, Mr. Darling. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Bannon, or whatever your name is.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Don't hit your foot. Oh, shit.
So if you like explosive action and great stunts, this might be the movie to see. But if you like good acting and a good story, then it's not. This is Jay Seidl reporting. Come on, jeez, oh fucking money.
The state's attorney's office and the Florida Bar Association are also looking into the charges against Scholl. Unless they say otherwise, he's still considered an attorney in good standing and able to practice law. In Naples, I'm Amy Oshier for the 10 o'clock news.
One argument against the extra 1% tax deals with how much usage a spring training facility would actually get. Opponents say 2 or 3 months out of the year just isn't enough to justify the tax. In Naples, Rob Levitt, Channel 46 10 o'clock news.
Live from Collier County, Southwest Florida's precious choice for news. This is the WNPL Weekend Report.
And if you choose to own a gun, it's imperative that you have proper training. Mana Wynn, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
Now, WNPL TV presents Pearl Harbor Remembers, the 50th anniversary. Here's WNPL's president and CEO, Bill Darling.
On the 50th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, we're indeed fortunate to have Dick Redmayne, who was a survivor of Pearl Harbor, here at WNPL TV to discuss the events of that day, the events that led up to it, where Dick was. It's almost a "you are there" on Pearl Harbor. Dick?
Like many politicians, Porter Goss is using his free time to stay in touch with the issues and to remind voters he's up for re-election.
At Cambier Park, Melissa Mancini, Channel 46, 10 o'clock news.
And the right video can be turned into cash. Payment for pictures missed by television news.
2.5, 3. 3.5, 4, turn spin. Whoa.
A TV station, and especially an independent breaking in, basically loses money for about a year, loses big money. Second year, if they're lucky, they break even. And the third year, they make a lot of money. Unfortunately, the Marines threw me right out of basic, and they decided since I was going to be a lifer, they'd send me into their officers program in college, which was called platoon leader. And then they came over to the next fleet, the Winthrop fleet. And that's how